Good Tuesday evening. I'm meteorologist Alex Puckett here with your Campus Connect forecast. And I'll tell you what, it's only early March, but it already feels like spring out there. Absolutely gorgeous outside right now, if not a little bit windy out there. 75 degrees. For some reason, we're not pulling in our weather data, but there is a mixture of sun and clouds. Winds out of the south-southeast at 21 miles an hour. So definitely want to put a little extra hairspray in this afternoon. I know I needed it. And it feels absolutely amazing across North Mississippi. 75 in Louisville, Macon, and Columbus. 79 in Aberdeen. 73 in Pontotoc. 74 up in Boonville and Iuka right now. So it's feeling very nice, and it's really much warmer than normal for this time of year across the country. 75 in Dallas, that's 9 degrees above normal. 67 in Wichita, 12 degrees above normal. 71 in St. Louis, that's 19 degrees above normal. That's really warm. And here's what's trending right now. Picture perfect weather right now on Twitter. Hashtag picture perfect. I'm talking about flooding rains on Facebook. That's coming later in the forecast. And then we'll see some nice sunset photos tonight on Instagram. So be sure to stay tuned for that. One thing we're not seeing is much rain on radar. Some back across the Mississippi Delta, but most of this is not making its way to the ground yet. Back off to our west, we are seeing a good bit of rain. Across places like Shreveport down to Houston, in through central Louisiana, southern and southwestern Arkansas. Some heavy rain. In fact, a tornado watch in effect for this area. That goes until later on this evening. A lot of heavy, nasty rain. We're not going to be dealing with severe weather here, but we could be dealing with some heavy rain and potentially some flooding. Here's the setup. This is the jet stream right here. See it dipping way down south. We've got a lot of moisture moving in from the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. And with this low pressure in place, that's providing a lot of lift. This isn't on the map, but high pressure out here, keeping that low pressure from moving out too quickly. So what's happening is we've got a lot of lift in this area and a lot of moisture in place. And what that means is we're going to have a lot of rain across these areas in the green, and especially here in the orange, these shaded orange areas. That's west of our viewing area. But we could see some heavy rain as far east as Starkville, Tuscaloosa areas with this system. And I'm going to map that out for you right now. You see this on our predictor, this low pressure back to our west. That moves in about 2 a.m. on Thursday with some heavier rain, and that's going to stick around. We see a secondary low develop back in the Gulf, and just heavy rain throughout the day, Thursday, Friday, even into the weekend. So we're going to be dealing with some high rainfall totals. This is what we're going to be looking at through about Thursday. You see the rain move in from the west. Wednesday, we don't see much rain, but once we get into Wednesday night, Thursday morning, we see the rain move in. And look at this, over an inch in Houston, nearly 2 inches in Calhoun City, over 3 inches in Coffeyville. We'll be dealing with a lot of rain with this system as it moves through. But for tonight, it's going to be a nice night. We're going to have a couple more days before this rain gets through. Some gusty winds this evening, but pleasant temperature-wise. A few clouds, low of 58. And those gusty winds stick around tomorrow. High of 74, warm, breezy. A few peaks of sunshine back behind those increasing clouds. The winds out of the southeast at 15 to 20 miles an hour. So we're going to be dealing with some gusty winds as well as the rain moving in. And you see that on the 7-day forecast. Thursday, we bring the chance for thunderstorms in, and they're going to stick around Friday, maybe even into Saturday. But once we get into next week, especially once we get into spring break, we're going to have some sunshine move in, so that's the good news. And the temperatures don't really drop back behind this system. You see temperatures staying in the 70s, 73 Saturday, 72 on Sunday, and then starting your spring break, warming back up into the mid-70s, 75 to start that first day without classes. I can't wait on Monday. And then for your nighttime forecast, that's important for spring break, especially if you're sticking around here in Starkville. You see the rain finally make its way out Saturday into Sunday night. I expect Sunday night to be rain-free, but the clouds stick around. And then Monday into Tuesday, we'll start seeing the rain move out and the temperatures cool off into the 50s.